as per recap here, the first thing is you need to know what is IP address. What is IP address? So some of you coming with non-technical background, they don't know what is IP address. So IP address is nothing but identity of the computer. It's a identity of a computer or a device. I am saying device. The meaning of device is you are trying to use the device, a computer as a device, a mobile is a device, a router is a device. Like that, if you take devices, a simple example, you can understand wireless router as a device. When you are using wireless router, you need to configure that router, or you want to communicate with the router. Then that device we can call it as wireless router as a device. Then apart from that, you can have if you had about network. See, in a corporate world, we use network. Hundreds of computers are connected with the single network. In that single network communication, we need to have manageable switches here. That manageable switches, we can call it as like the Cisco switches or HP switches. Like this, we have many switches here. So whatever the switch we have at the home environment, if you have switch, that is unmanageable switch. In real time, people use manageable switch. Why? Because if you have a switch, when you have 24 systems or more than 24 systems, we need to have more than one switch. At that moment, whatever the packets traveling in your network, it is going to broadcast it. When it is broadcasting, usually when it is broadcasting, usually it is very hard to manage traffic. Means the traffic will be broadcasted. You are going to access internet, you will get a slow internet. And when you are taking printout of any page, you will take it will work slowly. And if you share any data, or if you want to download anything from one system to another system, then also it will show some of the issues. So those issues you need to fix with the help of manageable switch. With the help of subnetting concepts, people will use manageable switch. So we are not going to discuss or learn subnetting, but yes, the person who is having networking related knowledge, he can manage with the help of subnetting skill set. They can manage manageable switch. But wireless router is easy to connect, and you can manage it. So when you want to connect with that, you need to have identity. Identity might be IP address, IP address, IP address, or we can say name. We can use name. When you are using IP address is easy to connect but hard to remember. Name is easy to connect as well as easy to remember. So people always use names to connect, but yesterday also I connected with our remote computer by using SSH connection with the help of name only. So if you miss that one, today again we will repeat that one, no worry. Then this is what we need to know. We need to know identity of the computer and device. That identity is IP address or name. So IP address, when you are talking about that IP address, you can find with the series. We have different series, but you can find we can have IP address with four blocks like this. We can have like four blocks. Like this, you can have four blocks. Each block is having some value. Each block is having some value. The block might be started with 0 to 255 value. So each block having 0 to 255. If you take this scenario here, each block is having 0 to 255. So you can put any value in between this 0 to 255. 0 to 255. So So 0 to 255. Each and every block we can call it as each block we can call it as block. We can call it as octet. One octet equal to 8 bits here. 1 octet equal to 8 bits. So each block we can call it as octet. 1 octet equal to 8 bits. That is also we can call it as 1 byte. So now what is the length of IP address here? If you take IP address with 4 blocks, IP address if you have 4 blocks, each block is 8 bits, that is nothing but 1 octet. So what is the length of IP address? Any guess?
2 bytes.
Huh? Length of IP address?
4 bytes.
4 bytes. Length of IP address is 4 bytes. 4 bytes. So we can say bytes, but we need to always speak in bits. That's the reason we can call it as 32 bit here. So then normally when you have operating system also we'll call it as a 32 bit operating system, 64 bit operating system like that. So we can have the length of the IP address is 32 bit. 32 bit divided into equal parts, that is 8 into 4, 32 bit here. So this address we can call it as IPv4 address. IPv4 address here. So this address we can call it as IPv4 address. So IP address is okay to understand what is version V4. V4 is nothing but version 4. So V4 we can call it as version 4. So this is a coincidence because you may feel because of 4 octets we are calling as IPv4. Some of the guys they may feel, but it's a coincidence because even if you take IP version 2 also you can find 4 octets. But there is a coincidence, we can see 4 and 4 octets here. But IP address 4, now current one, if you look at current technology, current version is we are using IPv6. We are using IP version 6, but it is not completely implemented in all the devices. Old devices still continue with 4, new devices continue with 4 and 6. So that's the reason most of the time you can find, if it is new device, you can find IP version 6, and websites also you can find with IP version 4 and IPv6. So IPv6 is the new implementation because actually IPv6 started are implementing since 2008, but because of Russian at that moment, it was stopped implementing and not executed in every project. Again, now we have COVID Russian, so the season it may take time to execute every device, but old devices still continue with the version 4 and new devices coming with the version 6. So I already said that now today we are using trial version, which is going to disconnect after 10 minutes. Again, you can click on the link. Whatever the link you already have it. If you click on the link and you can connect to the same meeting. So tomorrow onwards, we have no issues on connection because we are going to buy paid version today. So just I am testing. Yesterday and before yesterday, we tested with GoToMeeting. We got some issues with that. So now we are using Zoom, which is I think most of the guys connected. So that's reason no issues at all to connect, I think. So if you have any issues after session, you can communicate with me. Based on that, we will try to identify the issues while connected, because some of the guys they can't connect with mobile to GoToMeeting. But here I found some of your friends connected with the mobile without having any issues. So current version is IPv6. When you have IP version 6 here, how many blocks we have? Any idea? Here IPv4 we have 4 blocks. Each block we can call it as 8 bits. Okay, it's quite common at home. So you can mute yourself. If you mute yourself, that is good actually. Okay. I muted them. You can. Okay. So So once if it is disconnected, try to connect with the same meeting. I'm informing again. So IP version 6 we have here. Can you guess how many blocks we have?
6 blocks.
6 blocks. You can find 6 blocks here, right? So
Yes.
we always guess like this here, right? But is it correct?
Yes.
Because
Because that
when,
is the
because of 4 we have 4 blocks. Because of 6 we may feel 6 blocks, right?
not like that because there is the 128 bit, so we can
Okay.
assume the 6 columns.
6 columns. Okay.
Yeah.
So 128 bit. Let us take a scenario. 128 bit. Each block, what is the size here? Each block, what is the size? If you observe here, each block separated the dot here. Here, each block separated the colon here, colon. So when you have a colon, that means it's a hexadecimal value. Here it is a binary value, decimal value. 0 to 255 means it's a decimal value. When you are talking about this one, IPv6, it is having binary hexadecimal value. Hexadecimal value, we have here 8 blocks. 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Each block, it's a hex value. It's a hex value. It's a hex value. In IPv4, this is a decimal value. Here, this is, we can call it as decimal value. Decimal value means either you can use 0 to unlimited number, but here we have limited with 0 to 255. Hexadecimal value means hex value means hexadecimal value. Hexadecimal value. So in hexadecimal value, we have the range 0 to 9, and we can use A to F here. Here decimal value is nothing but combination of 0 to 9. 0 to 9. This is a combination here. When you are talking about this one, this first part is IPv4. In case of IPv4, we can find IPv4 with this one. Each block is this one. Here, IPv6, v4. Then in case of IPv6, we have separate concept of hexadecimal value. When you are talking about hexadecimal value, each block is having here, each block is having some length. What is the length we have? Each block is hexadecimal value we are saying. When it is hexadecimal value, one minute. When it is hexadecimal value, it is almost, it is each block is 16 bit. Now, when you are taking 16 bit, 16 into 8, how much we are getting?
128.
That's reason it is 128 bit. So it is a 128 bit. So that's reason IPv4 is 32 bit. IPv6 is 128 bit. So this is what you need to know, that each block is 16 bit and 16 into 8, 128 bit. So most of the time, as an administrator, in earlier days, as an administrator, you don't need to know anything about networking. But yesterday I introduced what is IP address and how to read it. But based on some of the participants' request, I am explaining the basic level of IP address. I already said that we will teach whatever we required. We will fill the gap of foundation, so that even if you are new for the technologies, you can try to remember and learn. Okay. So the person who is already having knowledge of networking, you need to bear with us, and you can also recap whatever you know already. Okay. Any doubt in IPv4 and IPv6 version here? IPv4 is this is the old version, but still we are using. Each block is having decimal value 0 to 9. and each block we can call it as 4 bytes length. Total IP address length, IPv4 address length is 32 bit. If you go for IPv6, so normally when you have 4, we have 4 blocks we will fill, but it's a coincidence. But if you go for IPv6, we have 8 blocks here, 8 blocks. Each block is 16 bit, 16 into 8, total it is 128. So I will also share these notes to you. So yesterday and before yesterday we got video, but it is very lengthy. I found the session I didn't share immediately, but in this I am compressing. So let us see. Today I will share those things.
Sir, yesterday and day before yesterday, can you please share through the Google Drive, sir?
Yeah, I will do that. But Google Drive, it is also taking. Yeah, I will try it. So otherwise, I will make a compressed video with trim. Based on that, I will share it because I have
Or
planned to
or
upload to
the
YouTube.
or easy procedure to create a share folder and to take the access to get the access from the share folder also will
Problem
be
is
easy.
you in Google Drive when you are sharing. The problem is they can't play those things directly. They have to download first. It is consuming a lot of
Yeah.
bandwidth. That's the reason.
Uh-huh.
So here we have 1 minute to 30 seconds. It is going to disconnect. Once if it is disconnect,
Okay.
you can connect again to the same link. Okay, I am repeating
Okay,
that
sir.
part. So once if it is completed, you have to connect again with the same link. So if you have any doubt in the theoretical concept, please let me know. Do you have any doubt?
Sir, where exactly these concepts will come into the implementation in RHCSA or RHCE? Because
Usually,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
yeah. If you have any other
అంటే
doubt, please
మనము
let me know.
సరే అంటే ఇంత క్రితం మనం ఆర్ఎస్సి సిఎస్సి కూడా మాది ఓల్డ్ బ్యాచ్ లో 60% వరకు నేర్చుకున్నాం మేము.
Uh,
And again, I have attended the RHCE concepts also. But
okay.
nowhere we have used this IPs or subnet masks like that, right? So where exactly we use this?
See, usually as an administrator, when you are going to configure servers with the specific IP address, you need to have this knowledge.
Okay,
So
okay,
till now, we didn't land in morning batch. Why? Because after completion of boot process and troubleshooting, in that batch we normally teach. So
okay, okay.
based on, see, I also explained about IP address in classroom